How to format the path in a ZSH prompt. I would love to have a readable colored path. For example, instead of simply using %tilde to return /path/ to /foo, I would like to format it to $red $noccolorpaths $noccolatoast $noccolafoo to highlight the path separators. Can I define the content of prompt so that the path expression gets re-evaluated on each display? Something like $% column %tilde // /sum _format expression / obviously does not work. Or should I hack this further and force the prompt value to get reset each time we're changing a directory? Any solution achieving the path formatting goal would be welcome. Thanks, smile.
ZSH. Try this. Here's a breakdown of the prompt. Prompt _subst turns on command substitution in the prompt, and parameter expansion in arithmetic expansion. %, and escape sequence. $pwd vertical bar grep color equals always / print the current directory and highlight the color will depend on the $grep _ colors environment variable, or its default value. Bold red is the default. $#pwdg, use the length and characters of the name of the current directory as a glitch value. This makes the shell consider this the length of the preceding character sequence, after the %, instead of the actual length of the string, which includes ANSI escape sequences. This keeps the shell from being confused about the position of the cursor relative to the end of the prompt. This is the end of the part that answers your question. %f red, %f cyan. If this is a privileged shell, root, set the foreground color to red, otherwise cyan. %n, output the username. %f, reset the foreground color to the default. @ a literal @ sign. %f yellow, make the foreground color yellow. %m, output the host name. %f, reset the foreground color to the default. %f red, if this is a privileged shell, root, set the foreground color to red. %hash, output a hash for a privileged shell or % for an unprivileged one. %f, reset the foreground color to the default. I put the path first in this prompt for emphasis, since the question concerns the path. Here is a version for ZSH that changes the /color depending on whether you are root, privileged, by manipulating the $grep _ colors variable. Bash. You can do a similar prompt in Bash. In this example, I've put the user and host name first, and the color of the slashes also changes when the UID is 0. Warning: this overwrites Bash's $ps1 prompt variable. That shouldn't be a problem unless you're doing something special or you expect the behavior to change when you set that variable directly and this is in effect. Also, this uses a variable called userColor which may collide with something else, although this whole thing could be put in a function and the variable declared local. I took advantage of the fact that Bash doesn't have ZSH's glitch feature to use parameter expansion substitution to conditionally color the slashes, instead of using grep.
A pure ZSH solution. $%, column %tilde, is the current path. $$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$f replaces every in XXXXX by a bold red colored 1. And of course prompt underscore subst has to be on. I had be using double quotes in my tests, which does not allow substitution. Everything works fine with single quotes.
After some going around, I can provide a solution overriding CHPWD. As there is a way to improve this code to get rid of the temporary my_path var. I can't directly replace the inside %tilde. Any solution using a dynamic syntax to avoid calling on each directory change do prompt is probably cleaner.
Here is my attempt, based on nickdumbsys. The difference is that I am using colored path, so I need to return to my original color for the path once the slash gets colored. In my case the path is normally yellow, and the slash gets colored with magenta, then it returns to yellow. I also prefer using %f sequences as they appear much more readable for me.